Hello and welcome to Glenville State College's virtual spring commencement ceremony. I hope that wherever you are joining us from today, that you and your families are safe, healthy, and celebrating a new college graduate. You may download a digital commencement program by visiting the link in the description of this video. Graduates will also receive a copy of the program with their diploma. Thank you. And please enjoy the ceremony.
Thank you, Professor Wim. Greetings, May 2020 graduates, families, friends, and guests. To begin the ceremony, we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Please welcome one of today's graduates, Sarah Brunty, as she performs the anthem. Thank you, Sarah. As Chief Faculty Marshal, I am pleased to convene Glenville State College's Spring 2020 virtual commencement. I especially welcome the graduates. Now please welcome our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at Glenville State College, Dr. Gary Morris.
Thank you, Dr. Evans. Welcome May 2020 graduates, families, and friends. Traditionally, this would be the point in the ceremony where I introduce those joining us to celebrate your achievements. While our circumstances may be different for this ceremony, the college's Board of Governors, members of the administration, faculty, staff, and alumni all congratulate you, and I'm privileged to bring greetings on their behalf. A great college is defined by its people. We need great students, great faculty, and great staff to make Glenville State College a great college. At this time, I'd like to recognize the Glenville State College faculty. Great faculty members are leaders in their field. They create, explore, write, probe, reflect, and above all, teach. We recognize the primary role of our faculty as the stewards of our academic programs. Glenville State College faculty, on behalf of all who have gathered with us virtually today, we thank you. I would also like to recognize the Glenville State College staff. We recognize the essential roles played by the staff. Our staff go beyond their primary responsibilities because they care about this college and its students. Their attitudes and daily accomplishments contribute to making this campus a great educational community. To our staff, on behalf of the students and faculty of Glenville State College, we thank you. Additionally, I'd like to recognize Glenville State College's students. The student body at GSC has always impressed me with their academic, athletic, and co-curricular prowess. However, over the past few months, I have witnessed resiliency, innovation, determination, and zeal in the face of trying local, national, and international events. Our students are the heart of this institution. And although absent from campus for the latter half of the spring semester, We feel the heartbeat of our students in celebrations like these. To our students, on behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, Board of Governors, and alumni of Glenville State College, we thank you and say congratulations. As a continuation of these acknowledgments of our outstanding campus community, I wanted to take a moment to recognize 2 GSC employees. The Faculty Award of Excellence is an annual award that recognizes a faculty member who has demonstrated a deep commitment to student learning. This year's recipient has over 30 years of service at Glenville State College. A colleague calls him good-hearted and says he is someone who would do anything for his students. Another nomination notes his work in multiple campus committees, including Faculty Senate, and as a contributor to multiple Higher Learning Commission accreditation assessments. Additionally, this person has produced, directed, and designed or performed in over 100 GSC theater productions, as well as working with the West Virginia Theater Conference, the Southeastern Theater Conference, and Buchanan Community Theater. This person has been a tremendous asset to the institution over the years and truly embodies all aspects of Glenville State College. I am pleased to recognize Dennis Wem with this year's Faculty Award of Excellence. Congratulations, Professor Wem. The Staff Employee of the Year Award is presented to a full-time staff member who has demonstrated outstanding performance of duties, good human relations, dedication, pride in their responsibilities, and who fosters a team spirit. A student nomination called this person incredibly polite and notes that he doesn't shy away from responsibility. Our colleague says the recipient is, quote, literally available at all times. Another nomination called the recipient a great person who always puts the needs of others and GSC before himself. This person rarely shows distress or frustration, is excellent at working with others, and has the qualities of a campus leader. I'm pleased to recognize Trace Browder with this year's Staff Employee of the Year Award. Congratulations, Trey. We also wish to award emeritus standing to 3 highly regarded retiring faculty. Emeritus standing acknowledges the value of an accumulated record of teaching, scholarship, and community service, and leadership with the college. This year, we honor 3 distinguished members of our community whose contributions to Glenville State College are noted in the digital program. Today we recognize Professors Shara Curry, Art DiMatteo, and Dennis Wem. With this recognition, we honor their dedication to superb teaching and caring concerns for students. All 3 have distinguished themselves as leaders through their service on a number of committees and boards and serving as advisors for students in various organizations. They have all been excellent representatives for Glenville State College in their respective departments. Professor Curry, Professor DiMatteo, Professor Wem, thank you for your outstanding service to Glenville State College and its students. We salute you. It is my distinctive privilege to now introduce Glenville State College's interim president, Dr. Kathleen Nelson.
Greetings from afar, GSC graduates. I'm so sorry that I cannot be with you today to celebrate this special occasion for you in person, but I'm glad that you've joined us, and I'm hoping that you have friends and family joining you as well. You really are celebrating several journeys today. The journey through this historic time caused by the coronavirus pandemic, of course, and you are celebrating the journey from your GSC studies here, and you are moving into a new journey as you graduate. You really are graduating in unprecedented times and experiencing life in new and creative ways. And you are going to have stories to tell for generations to come. We, the members of your GSC family, are very proud of you. We celebrate the fact that as you've made this journey, we have traveled with you. We've helped to inspire you to create opportunities for learning for you, and at times we've encouraged you when the pathway became a little rough. We've stood by you and offered you our support. You have changed the manner in which you are learning, the way that you share that learning with others, and simply the way that you are living your daily lives. And I'm so glad that I can bring you this message today on this special occasion for you. I have to tell you that months ago, at the end of fall semester, I was already thinking about what I might share with you. What kinds of words of wisdom would I have? And I always like to think about things in my childhood or in my youth that may have special meanings for you now and special meaning for me as well. If you were with us in December at our commencement, you learned a little bit about me. You learned that I was an inquisitive child and that my parents actually had me believing that the new doll called Chatty Cathy was named after me. You also learned that I loved to play football with the neighborhood boys and that I am a master tree climber. So each of those life experiences has really helped to shape me as a seasoned professional. I still like to communicate. I love challenging situations where I'm keeping a lot of footballs in the air. And I do occasionally walk out on a pretty thin limb. So I kept thinking, what else do I have to share with you? I was trying to find that really special something. Then what happens during the winter season between Thanksgiving and Christmas is that a special showing of The Wizard of Oz appeared on TV, and news articles appeared close to our Minnesota home as Judy Garland, Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, was a Minnesotan who lived just a couple of hours away from where we raised our children. And I knew that that was it. I knew months ago that I would share the wisdom of the story of The Wizard of Oz with you, as that movie really had quite an impact upon my own life. As I grew up, it helped to remind me of what I needed to act upon in my own life so that I could have a positive influence on the lives of others. And I hope that those messages will stay with you as well. So let me tell you first about the story of the first time I watched The Wizard of Oz. Now, for we baby boomers, the advent of colored television was a remarkable event. And I know, those of you in our graduating class and others who are young adults have no idea what I'm talking about. It's hard for you to imagine life before the internet, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and the like. But those of my generation know well what it meant to have colored television. My family of 5 had few finances, and my parents didn't have money for luxuries. We watched television on a big boxed black and white set that cracked and groaned every time one of those tubes blew out the back. I think the television that my parents bought at Christmas time was a very special gift for all of us. When it became a reality, my parents didn't have money to buy a colored television set. So they saved up for 3 to 4 years, and I was probably about 8 or 9 when we were going to watch the first show on our new colored television set. It was somewhere between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we all sat down to watch our first colored television movie, The Wizard of Oz. I was really, really excited, as I couldn't imagine what colored television looked like. So I sat there in anticipation, and when The Wizard of Oz started, I was heartbroken. The movie was in black and white and shades of gray. I was simply devastated, and I thought perhaps that my folks hadn't really purchased that color television. But boy, when that tornado came in and swished Dorothy over the rainbow and that new television burst forth in brilliant color, I was entranced and hooked for life. And it wasn't just the images of the color and the yellow brick road. It was the life messages woven into that colorful world that would stick with me forever. Now, even as an adult, I look for the holiday showing of The Wizard of Oz, much to my husband's discontent, I think, because the wisdom brings messages for everyone. So today, let's celebrate your next journeys and see where over the rainbow or closer to home will take us. Journey with me for a moment. Consider the scarecrow who had no brains, just a head of straw. When he asks the wizard to give him brains, the wizard responds, "You don't need them. You are learning something every day. A baby has brains, but it doesn't know much. Experience is the only thing that brings knowledge, and that the longer you are on earth, the more experience you are sure to get. Why, anybody can have a brain." That's a very mediocre commodity. Every creature that crawls on the earth or slinks through slimy seas has a brain. Back where I come from, though, we have universities, seats of great learning where men and women go to become great thinkers. And when they come out, they think deep thoughts, and with no more brains than you have. But they have one thing that you haven't got: a diploma. How wise that wizard was. Glenville State College has helped you, our graduates, gain the experience that you need to become one of our state's great thinkers. You've traversed some pretty steep roads. You've taken some unusual pathways. You've met some unusual challenges, and you have persevered. You have earned that diploma. And with your brains, you will create new worlds for yourself and for your families. You will become the teachers, the engineers, the scientists, the foresters, the criminologists, the business leaders, and a lot of other creative thinkers of tomorrow. You have brains. And now you have a diploma. So, besides good skills at critical thinking and problem solving, sure signs of the matured brains that you have, what have you gained during your years at GSC? Why, surely, you must have displayed the essence of a full heart. Think about the Tin Man. He had a hollow heart, and he spoke to his companions. He knew very well that he had no heart, and therefore he took great care in everything he said and everything he did so as not to be cruel. "You people have hearts," he said. "You have something to guide you, and you need never do wrong. But I have no heart, and so I must be very careful." The wizard did not believe the Tin Man needed a heart, but the Tin Man replied, "I shall take the heart, for brains do not make one happy, and happiness is the best thing in the world." You have all learned, and I have witnessed many of you in action, that reaching out to one another, including strangers, yields far more than just the calculations of your brains. You've shared your time, your energies, your wisdom with others, and you have enriched not only your own lives, but the lives of everyone that you interact with. These pandemic trials that we are living with now have provided you with opportunities to demonstrate the goodness of your hearts. You have enriched our lives. These experiences that you've had at GSC will guide you as you continue on your life journeys. Remember to use your brains, but live with your hearts. Now that you've earned your diplomas, recognition of the facts that you have brains, pay it forward by using your hearts to improve the world in which we live. Remember, as the Oz wisdom states, a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others. My colleagues and I at GSC have grown to love you, and we honor you, and we ask you to love yourselves and one another. So who does that leave? That leaves the Cowardly Lion. And what did he ask the wizard for? Why, of course, it was courage. You have plenty of courage, I'm sure, answered the Oz. All you need is confidence in yourself. There is no living thing that is not afraid when it faces danger. The true courage is in facing danger when you are afraid. And that kind of courage you have plenty of. As graduates, you have navigated the spoken and unspoken rules of higher education. You have been persistent even with the challenges before you and when they seem daunting. You've been courageous in your pursuit of knowledge and skills. You have questioned and debated and challenged and solved problems. You are living in the midst of history requiring great courage. And it is those skills and the courage to use them that will truly define your futures. So don't hesitate to enter the unknown or to take the path that is less traveled, because only by really exploring the vastness which lies within you will you find true success. So have courage. And so, GSC graduates, while I am no more than the presidential wizard behind, actually in front of the curtain, you are those who have all of the power of higher education. You have brains, you have hearts, and you have courage. I would implore you to use each to improve your lives, the lives of your families, and the lives of everyone with whom you interact. As educated adults, each of you must uphold what we at your GSC family have tried to instill in you for over the many years. That truth, justice, and honor are the hallmarks of an educated person. Seek truth, live through justice, honor yourselves and others. As you commence and begin to explore the new journeys before you, know that we will always be your family here in Central West Virginia. Glinda, the Good Witch of the North, told Dorothy that home will always follow you. Home is a place that we must find. It's not just a place where you eat or drink. Home is knowing your mind, knowing your heart, and knowing your courage. If we know ourselves, we're always at home anywhere. We at GSC give you our very best. Know that you will always have a home away from home, here with us. Even if the world looks to be strewn with shades of gray right now, the bright sun will shine again on the other side of that rainbow. And as Dorothy exclaimed, "There's no place like home. There's no place like home." We know, as Dorothy discovered, and as I think about often, dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. That is my wish for you today, and all of the days in your future. Best wishes and congratulations to each of you. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you a young man of exceptional leadership who's just recently been named the 2020 Pioneer of the Year. This award's criteria require that a student nominated for the award have a grade point average of at least 3.0, that he or she has made significant contributions to the college campus, to campus activities and campus leadership, and that he or she be nominated by a GSC administrator, faculty, or staff member. We had several excellent students nominated this year for the Pioneer of the Year award, and we honor each of them. The unanimous decision of the selection committee was to honor Colton Ring with this year's award. I've had the sincere pleasure of working closely with Colton this year, as he has served as the Student Government Association president and has been the student representative on the Board of Governors. He was described in multiple nomination letters, and I would heartfully agree, as a man who is mature and thoughtful, one who demonstrates strong leadership, is able to grasp complex issues not only from a student's perspective, but also from the larger institutional view as well. While often challenged to deal with pretty difficult situations and to represent the student voice, Colton never appeared overwhelmed and always responded in thoughtful and responsible ways. And Colton has a dynamic and engaging personality as well, and he's simply fun to be around. Colton and I have spent many, many hours together over the course of this past year with our Student Government Association leaders and the executive leaders. Often after some lengthy and rather difficult situations, Colton would leave the room, and my administrative colleagues and I would look at one another and we would simply exclaim, "That is an amazing young man." And so it is my pleasure to introduce to you the 2020 Pioneer of the Year Award winner, Colton Ring.
Thank you, Dr. Nelson, and thank you to the faculty, staff, and my fellow graduates. Receiving this award and being given the opportunity to speak to you today is truly my honor. Well, class of 2020, here we are. Graduating in front of computer screens, watching this on our phones, wearing hoodies, whatever we like to wear at home, and feeling just a little let down that we're not gathering in the Waco today. But I think we can take comfort in the fact that we're not alone. College students all over the country are in the same boat with their commencement ceremonies being canceled because of the virus. We have a lot in common with those students, but we also have distinct differences. You see, what we have that they don't is the pioneer experience. They don't know about the town with one stoplight and a clock tower on the hill. They haven't missed the start of class waiting for the shuttle. They weren't given the opportunity to do high-level research in Panama. They haven't debated between spending too many musket bucks on a filly or just grabbing a crispy chicken. They don't know about the lifelong friendships that you make in a little sleepy town like Glenville. And they certainly haven't attended one of our tailgates during football season. And believe me, they'd remember. I think they would, at least. But those other students really don't know what they're missing. And even though we're not physically together right now, we're still together. We shared Glenville experiences that we can recall when we're unsteady or stressed. Those experiences, the good times spent with friends and the knowledge we've gained through our time here, those things combined with our commitment and bravery will see us through this hard time and many hard times in the future. So, as we celebrate our graduation, I invite you to mark the end of this journey and enthusiastically begin another one. No matter what that journey may look like. Whether you're looking for a job, starting one you've already got lined up, heading to graduate school, or if you're still figuring things out. Remember that you don't have to passively take things as they come. we all can shape the next move we make, so make it a good one. So I'll leave you with this. Always be kind, always be a good friend, and always be brave, because you will now always be a pioneer, and you know what you're doing. So, to my fellow graduates, congratulations.
Now we arrive at the highlight and reason for this ceremony. My office is responsible for the academic quality of the programs and courses at Glenville State College. I'm privileged to represent the Glenville State College graduates of May 2020 and certify that they have completed all requirements for their respective degrees listed in the digital program. In addition, some of the graduates have achieved their degrees with honors, the highest academic recognition award by the college. Honor awards come in 3 categories: summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. The criteria for these honors are listed in the digital program, and today's graduates will receive gold honor stoles to signify this distinct academic achievement. We will recognize each graduate in alphabetical order by academic department. Department chairs or their designees will announce the name of each graduate, accompanied by information about the graduates, which will appear on your screen.
Philip D. Bledsoe, II. Dennis Mervyn Bowling, Jr., cum laude. Daisy Elizabeth Dean. Jessica Shea Ellis. Thomas Lee Gilco, cum laude. Kimberly Marie Lemasters. Zachary Paxton Lively, Honors Program. Evan David Miracle, Honors Program, cum laude. Christopher Ryan Neville. John Salvatore Paloro. Logan M. Renner. Jessica Lynn Weathersby.
Justice Franklin Boyer. Stephanie Gail Brooks. Taylor Lauren Corey, magna cum laude, Honors Program. Stephanie Leanne Estep. James Robert Finmore II. Larissa Lee Heyman, cum laude. Cole Herdman. Kendra K. Houghton, magna cum laude. Adam Hunter Moore, magna cum laude. Colina Marie Neal. Chelsea Dawn Piles. Montague Leah Roberts. Hope Elizabeth Smith. Tori Lynn Ward, cum laude. Megan Brooke Wilfong.
Miranda May Rochelle Allen. Amy Nicole Asbury, Honors Program. Kelly Nicole Bruce. Taylor Marie Cool. Bethany Spielach, summa cum laude. Brooke Ashton Spencer, magna cum laude.
William Michael Adkins. Taylor N. Brumfield. Sarah Hope Brunty, summa cum laude. Caitlin Lavon Corbett. Jessica Danielle DeGennaro, Honors Program, cum laude. Maisie C. Elliott. Larissa Ann Henry. George Stewart Lilly. Jacob Tyler Lutzy. Evan David Miracle. Honors Program, cum laude. Erica Paige Taylor. Elise Amanda Titus.
Sean D. Arthur. Emily Jordan Jadamski. Jerry Deanne Potter, magna cum laude. Lisa M. Spencer. Miranda Uber.
Jacob Amick, cum laude. Daniel Conrad, magna cum laude. Dalton Dean. Asa Vic, summa cum laude. Scarlett Farley. Devon Harris. Daniel Hedges. Cora Hedrick, summa cum laude. Eli Henthorne, cum laude. Emily Landis, cum laude. Joel McDonald. Adam Moore, magna cum laude. Adam Osborne, summa cum laude. Jacob Petrie, summa cum laude. Grant Pierce. Braxton Ryder. Tori Riffle. Brad Shrimp. Chase Simmons. Ethan Stump.
Dorothy E. Davis. Brigitte Cerise Allison.
Cherie Davis, summa cum laude. Rachel Flanagan. Colton Ring, Honors Program. Faith Woods.
Danielle Lucille Bartlett, summa cum laude. Chase Elaine Cooksey. Marilyn Samantha Donaldson, magna cum laude. Giles Daryl Guy Williams. Emily Ann Kemper. Autumn Renee Knight. Clayton Scott Legassi. Victoria Hope Lewis, cum laude. Shania Dawn Pennington, summa cum laude. Sierra Faith Richards. Logan M. Saho. Haley Noel Wildman, cum laude.
Christopher Aaron Evans. Tala Don Alderman. Jonathan R. Dodson. Cheryl Ann Parlier. Prudence A. Ross. And Paul A. Treadway.
Students, having been recognized, each of you should take great pride in your success. At Glenville State College, you've committed your time, your energies, and your passions in the successful pursuit of knowledge and skills so that you might become a productive citizen. You should proudly take your place now in the world. Your family and your friends and our faculty and staff at Glenville State College salute you. Now, upon the recommendation of the faculty and the provost, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the state of West Virginia, Glenville State College confers on you the degree for which you have been recommended, which entitles you to all of the rights and the privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. If you and your family are celebrating at home, we encourage you to tag us in your photos so that you can share that joy. Once again, congratulations, graduates.
Despite this being a virtual ceremony, we continue the tradition of including the singing of our alma mater. The lyrics can be found in the digital program. Performing the alma mater are the GSC Chamber Singers.
Alma mater, loving mother, pride of honor and of truth, we revere thee as no other, molder of ideals of youth, friendships born within thy portal, bless our lives as seasons roll, so transcending what is mortal, touching each and every soul. Glenville College, we will love thee all through life and even death. Love and treasure, sing thy praises with the last of quickening breath. Glenville College, we will praise thee now.
Students, parents, families, and friends, we thank you for joining us for this virtual ceremony. Even though you can't be here with us on campus, I hope that you enjoyed this experience and that you can continue other celebrations on your own. Once again, congratulations to all of our graduates. I declare the 2020 commencement closed.